Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Rockets, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, the Sacramento Kings. Quite a bit of space between these two.
I think for Houston, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with MP. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
From deep, MP. And the Rockets hit again from deep. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. MP up top, covered by Schroeder. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 9.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with Houston's head coach for a bit. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Ryan, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And Houston has possession. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. He buries it from 3.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Pass to Murray. Now Levine. Shot clock at 6. Outside Schroeder. Launches it. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 8. Now MP. He's got 15. The 3 is up. Fires it in the triple. 18 points for him.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Schroeder. Monk finds Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Monk. Fires the 3. No good there.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Here's Levine. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Monk. Looking to win the run. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 13. MP scanning the floor. From deep. And Houston another 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Clint Capella. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Ellis's shot is off.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
The three ball. And MP with the three. MP's got 26 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ellis. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Adams. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 17 at the end of the period. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Yep, count it. Schroeder's got his first basket. And Houston has possession. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Hits a three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Schroeder passes to Monk. Outside Levine. Out to Schroeder and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Kings also with a sub. DeRozan is checked in for Saric. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Schroeder. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by MP. And it's Monk missing.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Smith outside to the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And it's 36 points for MP. Outside Monk. Outside Levine. DeRozan for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets lead by 23. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 38 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Sabonis with a screen on Smith. DeRozan for 3. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Houston, and this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Sabonis with a screen on Smith. And another miss by Sacramento.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
MP getting it done for Houston. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. Out of the West, MP.
He couldn't be more deserving of this award, carrying a heavy load for his team, putting up monster stats.
He's a certified hooper, and he's Diesel approved, which is the highest honor.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Rockets. Thanks, as always, for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Clint Capella out there with Jabari Smith. And it's MP in at point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Takes a 3. Schroeder can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP outside, puts it up, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. MP's got 49 in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Brian, back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Schroeder, hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And here's MP from outside. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Thompson against LaVine. DeRozan right side. Over Durant. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
From deep, MP. Another 3 from Houston.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. DeRozan double team.
2 minutes.
Now here's LaVine.
2 minutes.
Pass to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
DeRozan outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
MP up top, covered by Schroeder. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The PA, he's on fire.
Levine against Thompson. Outside Schroeder. Fires the three. And it's MP with a rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Lets the three fly. And Houston another three.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a three. Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And so it's Houston showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
All-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
MP's checked in for Okogie. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Šarić. And DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. On the court for Sacramento, Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And it's DeRozan missing. Houston's shooting has been incredible, 72%. From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Schroeder. Not enough on that one as it misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's MP. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Schroeder. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. They kick it out to Murray. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything.
Connects again from distance.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
From deep, MP. DeRozan with the rebound. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
There's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Here's Levine. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And so